All right, guys, I stand here today in the Atlantic Beach area in South Carolina. Just 2 weeks ago, we had what was called Black Bikers Weekend. And I stand here amazed when I look at this place. I mean, look at this little bar area, the little tiki bar area. There's nobody here. Now, if we'll pan around this way, take a look at this. This right here was where we stood in this intersection, and we had yellow banners up talking about the blood of Jesus. Now, right here in this intersection, this little cutout right here, this little groove, is where those thugs started pulling out guns. And we were actually standing right here, and we actually ran over to this street, this side street right over here. Now, back here where the ocean was at, that's those sand dunes, that's where all the four-wheelers, the game wardens and stuff, came riding over those sand dunes over there with four-wheelers when somebody was pulling out firearms back here. Now, I want to make this video because we was riding down the road, and we're actually heading this weekend to the Country Music Festival in Myrtle Beach. So we're within 20 minutes of the next event. So a couple weekends ago you had, say a month ago, you had White Bikers Week. Now 2 weeks ago you had Black Bikers Week. 2 weeks later you have the Country Music Festival. So you see, you got a variety of different people. And so when I was making my video on Black Bikers Week 2025, you know, you have comments and you have questions about, well, this guy must be a racist. Well, this weekend we're going to a country music festival. But as we passed by this street, we wanted to show you how clean it is, how calm it is. I mean, you'd think this is like Gilligan's Island. I mean, it's like, this thing is very quiet, it's very peaceful, nothing going on here. So for all the people who wanted to call me a racist and think that we're racist preachers out here because we came to a predominantly black, well, this weekend we're going to a predominantly white concert, to where it's going to be, I mean, probably 85% is going to be white people. What are they going to do? Are they going to start saying, you guys are racist? Where were you when 2 weeks ago for Black Bikers Week? You know what? You probably won't hear that one single time out there from all these so-called cowboys or whatever you want to call them, the country people, rednecks or whatever. You won't hear that from them. But 2 weeks ago when we were down here, all they could say is, where were you where the white people were at? Where were you for white bikers? Where were you for this event? You see, so if you want to talk about racism, who's the real racist here? And so we wanted to come down here and show you how peaceful, how clean. And if you want to look back 2 weeks ago on our Black Bikers Week video, just look how many people were out here partying. The music was blaring, the concert stage was down there, people were getting trampled, shoes, beer bottles, liquor bottles were all laying in the street. And they said, well, we only made one arrest the whole weekend. Well, I mean, that sounds like something that would happen on this weekend. Maybe one person out of everybody out here. I mean, as a matter of fact, I don't even see, but maybe there's one person getting out of the car up there, and there's a lifeguard stand down there. But that's really all that's happening here. But 2 weeks ago, guns, marijuana, beer bottles busted everywhere, shoes laying in the street where people was getting trampled, and it was predominantly the black people. Now, again, if you want to say, well, this guy's nothing but a racist. No, I'm just giving you facts. I'm giving you the truth. It is because now we see how peaceful it really is. And so they say they only made one arrest during that whole time with guns and people going out in bodyboards and everything. I mean, people, the military having to come in and to shut the event down, and then they want to call the street preachers, the Christians, the racist. Well, if you want to see who the racists really are, just check your own self, because again, we're down here this weekend for what would be like considered a white event. Same place, same time, you know, on the weekend. It's a Saturday. Just 2 weeks ago, it was another Saturday. So from Saturday to Saturday, this is how the environment changes with people who can't control themselves. themselves. 2 weeks ago, this was this was like a zoo. It was like a bunch of animals trapped in a cage, in my opinion. And if you want to call that racist, call it for whatever you want to. I'm just saying it was like a bunch of people who was trapped in a cage that couldn't be free, and all they wanted to do was kill each other. And this weekend, you're going to see a totally different thing. You're going to see an event where it's barricaded off, and these people are going to come in there. Some may look at you and say F you, some may do this, but for the most part, it's going to be pretty calm. 2 weeks ago, you didn't have that here. You didn't have it at all here. But this weekend, you're going to see a totally, completely different event. See which one you think is more calm. See which one you think was more chaotic. Like I said, if you want to see the video, go back 2 weeks ago, look at our Black Bike Week 2025 video, and you judge for yourself who the real racists are.